Let's roll the tape back. Let's go back into the Wayback Machine. When this man was president of the United States, he had something to say about a man who was caught breaking into his own home in Cambridge, a certain Harvard professor. Play cut.
My understanding is that Professor Gates then shows his ID to show that this is his house. And at that point, he gets arrested for disorderly conduct, charges which are later dropped. Now, I don't know, not having been there and not seeing all the facts, what role race played in that. But I think it's fair to say, number one, any of us would be pretty angry. Number two, that the Cambridge police acted stupidly.
It's always great when a president calls one of our law enforcement agencies stupid. That led eventually to I think it was called the Beer Summit. I'd like to ask our guest, can you give us a diagnosis from that point in time, the 8 years of Obama, then the 4 years of my old boss, President Trump, and today? What has the evolution of race relations been in America? What is the trend line? What direction are they moving in?
When Barack Obama said what he said, it was a code word. The left always talks about the right dog whistle.
Yes.
This was clearly a dog whistle. When he said acted stupidly, what he wanted to say and implied was racist. But you couldn't say that in 2008. Now I'm going to turn just really quick to a data point. Since 2008, every 4 years, fewer blacks have supported the left-wing ticket nationally. In fact, since 2014, in every off-year election, fewer blacks have supported the left-wing ticket. What do those black Americans know? Our president, Mr. Obama, was the first in 100 years to be successfully reelected while receiving fewer black votes than he did the first time. That didn't happen to Ronald Reagan. He received more. That didn't happen to George W. Bush. He received more. That didn't happen to any other president. If you successfully were elected, you got reelected, you got more black votes than you did the first time.
Why? Explain that.
And it's precisely because these policies don't actually work. There was a woman who stood up and asked Barack Obama, and if we had had Twitter and social media as broadly available as we'd have now, she'd have been canceled. She asked him, are we back to the pork and beans and wieners period of time for black America? And that's because she could tell, she could feel what was going on. His policies were not growing the economy. They were stealing from some and handing to the other, the well-connected, but they weren't actually improving the lot of black America. Joe Biden's policies are on steroids, doing exactly the same thing. Yes, there are white Americans that are complaining, but there are black Americans that are also complaining, and even louder. Every survey, maybe not 100%, but Gallup, Pew, the mainstream big pollsters, when asked, do you want more police in your community or less police in your community? They showed black Americans said so, yes, we want more, at a higher percentage than any other group. Now, if you haven't heard that, that's because you've been paying attention to the mainstream media and not listening to programs like this, where the truth can be told to you.
So what is the future in that case? We saw the demonstration at the weekend, that young man who fired into a woman's home with the 2 children there, 6-hour standoff with the police. Finally, he's killed. BLM comes outside that woman's house, protests, raise $15,000. The woman who was almost killed with her children comes out and screams at them saying, this wasn't George Floyd. This man wasn't unarmed. What is the future of BLM? If they're so blind that they're raising money for armed individuals who almost killed 2 small children, is their future a waning future, or will they remain this suppurating wound in race relations?
Okay, BLM was never an entity or an outworking of Black America. If you wanted to get as many mansions and villas as possible, that would have been a good group to be connected with. But in terms of actually trying to improve the lot of Black America, BLM has never been a part to that, and Black America has increasingly recognized this. Got another data point. If you read my books, what you see is I don't just make the assertion, I show you the examples or the data. There are on social media, that's Twitter, that's TikTok, I guess, the communist-controlled that's Facebook. There are 600,000 blacks who reject left-wing views, and they post about this every single day. That 600,000 has always existed. That's just the 600,000 that's willing to post. The difference is 15 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, it wasn't easy for that group to communicate. Now, Americans are seeing everywhere that there are dissenters, that there are people that hold different views, and that the woman who complained is more representative of where blacks are than they had been before. The good news, and I don't say a lot of good news about social media, the good news is this, that when people who think like you and I, but who look more like me, speak out, it puts a lie to the idea that universally Black Americans support the radical left agenda.
He's Horace Cooper. You can follow him and his colleagues at Project 21. The new book is Put Your Back in Chains, How Biden Policies Are Harming Black Americans. I'm Sebastian Gorka. This is America First.